Hi, my name is Alex Glaser with the Glaser Group at Coldwell Banker, Vaughn & Company Realtors in Richmond, Virginia. And thank you for joining me for another episode of Richmond's Real Estate Frequently Asked Questions. So I've noticed over the years that a lot of people are always asking me for recommendations for contractors, for little jobs, and sometimes big jobs. And I had the great fortune, me and my wife Lauren, we worked together. We went through a pretty big kitchen renovation, included a lot of structural changes, vaulting the ceilings. And we learned a lot throughout the process and wanted to share some of those things with you. So anyone that's looking to do a big renovation, that could be, bathroom renovation, kitchen renovation, whole house renovation, it definitely makes sense to talk to at least a couple contractors. What we learned is that everyone has a different perspective and you can get different ideas and opinions. Other people, depending on the type of renovation you're doing, would be good to talk to, would be like an interior designer. Because we were having trouble figuring out how to do the layout of our kitchen. But we had an interior designer come over and she gave us an idea that we haven't even thought of, and it totally changed our lives, and that's the kitchen we did. So we were really glad we had her out. And there's a couple different ways to go about it. We ended up going with a general contractor. So essentially he manages the entire process. And I know for us that was a lifesaver because there's so many different contractors and trying to line up all the timing of when to do what. Unless you're a contractor yourself or you have some experience, I definitely highly recommend getting a general contractor to help manage the job. A couple things to keep in mind, definitely look at some of the pictures of different renovations that they've done. Something good for you to do and while you start building up the idea of what you want to do. That website Houzz, H-O-U-Z-Z, is awesome for ideas. And then Pinterest. My wife was on there for probably a year gathering ideas, and it made it a lot easier once it came time to do it, having all that stuff kind of brought together already. Something else to keep in mind is if it's a big enough job, they're going to want to do it in draws. So they'll have a little bit of money up front, and as the process goes, as it gets complete, you pay them little chunks here and there. But one key thing is don't pay them the final draw, or don't pay any contractor completely off until they are completely done and you're 100% satisfied. Because if you pay them, then you don't have any leverage. And I know for me, I always like to assume everyone has as good of intentions as me. But when it comes to your house and your money, it's definitely nice to have some of that leverage. And as you can see here in the corner, we actually did a time lapse of our kitchen renovation. So if you're curious, you can click on that or do the link down in the remarks. You can go check out that video. We also have some professional photos of the kitchen, just if you're curious, maybe for some ideas or just to check out and see what we did. Also include links in the remarks as well. So if you have any other specific questions about renovations, contractors, I'm more than happy to help out. I'm always available. Just feel free to give me a call or an email or text using the information here at the bottom. Again, my name is Alex Glaser with Coldwell Banker. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to talking to you next time.